Now, I don't like making videos like this, but I'd be damned if I didn't say anything about this. Now, with the pandemic going on, I know a lot of you people have not been outside, and if you haven't, and maybe you don't watch the news or anything, you might not know that there is rioting and there is protest due to the fact that an officer of the law, someone who is supposed to protect and serve, let me repeat that, protect first and serve secondly, brutally murdered a handcuffed man by the name of George Floyd. Now, this man was on the ground with the officer's knee over his carotid artery, blocking the blood flow to the brain. Anybody who does mixed martial arts knows rear naked choke, a lot of chokes block the carotid artery. That's how they pass out. If you block that carotid artery too long, your brain is deprived of oxygen and you start to slowly slip into unconsciousness. And if you keep the choke going with the lack of blood and oxygen going to the brain, you will kill a person. Now, this officer was detained and charged with third-degree murder and aggravated assault. Now, let's say one of us, I'm not doing a racial thing here, I'm just saying one of us, a normal person, a normal American, got into an altercation and decided to choke someone to the point of death. We will be charged with murder with intent. Murder 1, life imprisonment, and possibly the death penalty. Now, how in the fuck did this man only get murder 3 with a fucking assault charge? No answers. There never will be. I see how shit goes for Americans. I will never make this a racial thing. I will make this normal citizens versus police officers versus the government. Okay? Now, in more news, let's talk about the man who was killed by a bar owner in downtown Omaha, Nebraska. This is where I am from. I have heard this. I witnessed this. Understand that this man was charged with absolutely nothing. A 38-year-old man named Jacob Gardner was supposedly fearful for his life and shot this young man in the neck. This young man's name is James Skurlock. They will not say his name on the news. God damn it, I'll say his fucking name. I stand for James Skurlock. Understand, there is no stand your ground law in Nebraska. There is no self-defense law. Which means if someone scares you enough to pull your gun, you will be charged as if you just shot this motherfucker with intent to kill. Understand that the gun laws in Nebraska are a bitch. You have to go through so many legal hoops to even register a firearm here. This man's firearm license was expired, and he was recently, in trouble for having an expired firearms license, and yet this man did not get charged for the brutal murder of this young African American man. Now, am I going to say these riotings are wrong? Yes. But I am also going to say I know where they're coming from. When people get tired of the injustice of their people, they become militant and angry. This is what happens when a city and state is ran by cowards and the entire U.S. is ran by a bigot. This is the things that happen. Understand that change needs to come, And things will continue to be extreme chaos until that happens. This has been Vince KREW, and I will speak to y'all sometime in the future. Love y'all, and peace.